Now we're going to go into the FOSS category, free and open source. I'm really excited about this one just because I do know NT released NT Auth, which is now kind of like a nice, really solid TOTP cross-platform option, which we just haven't seen in a while now. But now we have a second person in the ring, which is Bitwarden, of all people, who has a very strong reputation. They have their password manager, and they launched a new Authenticator app, which generates and stores time-based one-time passwords, like TOTP, same thing, which adds another layer of user verification, and they've released it in app stores. So Bitwarden Authenticator is available for everyone, even if they're not currently Bitwarden customers. And it looks like it was mostly aimed at companies with more enterprise features planned in the future. I haven't got my hands on this yet, so I don't know if this is something that requires an account or if you can just use it offline. I'm sure someone's already tested it, so if you've tested it, definitely let us know in the comments. But it's something that's really exciting, and it's nice to give people multiple options.
I agree with everything. I'm excited to have more options, especially from a reputable company. I did not even think about the whole do you need an account thing. I just assumed you would, but that's a really good point. It is cross-platform. It's on both Android and iOS. I think on the topic of NT, I will say NT is the only one I've seen so far that has the desktop functionality, which I personally think is super cool because once I'm home, I try to use my phone as little as possible. Like once I'm home, I've got Signal on my desktop. I don't have email on my phone anyways, but like I want to just throw my phone on the charger and forget it exists. So the fact that NT has that desktop app, I think is cool. And I just checked. I was kind of hoping Bitwarden would, but it doesn't. Maybe in the future, but right now it's just mobile only.
Well, okay, I fact checked this. If it's incorrect, don't leave it in. I'm fairly certain that if it's the same Bitwarden account, it just shows you the same TOTP codes from your Bitwarden account. So if you already have TOTP inside your Bitwarden password manager and you log into your Bitwarden account in the TOTP app, it's going to fetch all your TOTP codes from your Bitwarden account. So actually there is a desktop client for Bitwarden TOTP. It's not dedicated to TOTP, but if you just use Bitwarden for desktop, it's going to have your codes there as well. Does that make sense?
I'm downloading the Authenticator right now on my phone.
Fairly certain that's what it does.
It does not even give you the option to make an account.
Oh, wow.
You can export keys. You cannot import it this time. I hope they'll roll that out later. At least on Android. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is not Proton and that it's the same on both devices, but I could be wrong. You download it, you open it up, you go through the 3 pages of tutorial, or you can just skip them. And just immediately it's like, do you want to add an account? Do you want to export? You can change the theme to dark and night or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't even have an option to log in.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip. Here's another clip for you, and if you want to really dive into tech news, check out our main channel, Surveillance Report, for all your privacy and security news in a convenient video and audio podcast once a week. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.